I had a question for you, Marv.
Sure.
I know you're a married man. I'm a married man. Have you ever met anyone who was going to propose and was not sure of whether or not their lady was going to say yes?
You know, I mean, I'm assuming that happens occasionally. Like, there's always that little bit of like fear, but like,
Mhm.
I figure if you're gonna propose, you should probably be at least 90% sure this is gonna go your way, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think there are some people also that I've seen that when they start to get in that area, there's a fella that I heard of. I didn't like him. He's no longer in my circles. That he tries to up the pressure to try to get his way. So
Mm-hmm.
he was the kind of guy that he would reveal unfortunate news and things like that in public settings, so that it would minimize the chance of a negative reaction. Not
That
a great
is
guy.
not, yeah, that
Yeah,
is a
yeah, I don't like that
really
guy very
wild.
much. Well, I
Mm,
think Disney might have set up the perfect scenario for a fellow like that. A whole
okay.
new world of opportunities here with Disney fairy tale wedding and honeymoons. Here is a fella, as you can see. He's this is the staged one. As you can see, it is on a stage
Yeah,
in
is that the
front of a
Aladdin
theater.
stage on Broadway?
It is the Aladdin stage. You see that? There's a magic carpet down there. There's a fella. He's got the ring. There's a fetching young lass there. So the product that they're offering here is let your love take center stage. And what better stage than the magical world of Aladdin on Broadway? Experience the magic of a whole new world with a proposal package like no other. Go to the New Amsterdam Theater, and they have a Broadway engagement package that includes premium tickets for two, a backstage tour, professional photography, snacks, a personalized
Ooh.
marquee, and you get to propose on stage.
So this is not like in front of the audience, right?
It's during they're selling tickets to the performance, so
Oh,
I'm wondering, are they doing that?
or
Also, it's
is it like
easily
afterward?
$2,500 minimum.
Oh, gotta be, yeah. But like, all right, so let me tell you something. My wife would have never stood for any kind of public proposal.
Hmm. Hmm.
She would have been mortified, she would have run away.
I,
Um,
I I can see that. I
like,
think there are many women who also do want the big public proposal, but also it's an emotional time. So maybe they
well,
don't want to do that in
so
front
I
of
mean,
a
like if
theater
I
full of people.
like if I had tried to propose to her in like the middle of the Magic Kingdom, like so many people do, I feel like
Hmm.
that would not have gone over well. So what I did was I was going to propose to her on the beach at the Polynesian. And so we get to the Polynesian and I get on to and I'm like, oh, look at the beach here. And I go on the sand and I'm like looking out over the water where the castle is and there's no one around. I'm like, this is perfect. I'm like, hey, come here on the beach with me. And she goes, no. And I said, why not? And she's like, I'll get my shoes. Like, I don't want sand in my shoes. I'm like, can you just come on the beach with me? And she was like, no. And like, she was like indignantly like against it.
Yeah, I that's funny. I've seen videos on the. I think it turned out in the end, right?
Well, no, so no, she never got on that beach. So I couldn't get her on the beach. And finally, I look over and I see the wedding pavilion is right there, and the gates are open because they're doing an open house that day. So I'm like, hey, let's go look at the wedding pavilion. So we go in the
There
wedding
you go.
pavilion, and then we go out on the boat dock right there by the wedding pavilion. Nobody around. I did it there.
And then she said yes.
And then she said yes, yeah.
Okay,
So
I would.
so we walk then we walk into the wedding pavilion because they're doing the open house. We're like, wait, might as well look, right? And so we say to the woman, I'm like, oh yeah, we just got engaged. And she's like, oh great. Like, because everyone that walks in there just got engaged. So she thought we
Right.
just meant in general. And so as we're leaving, she goes, wait, do you mean now? And I said, yeah, like right outside, right there on the dock. And she was like, oh my gosh. And so she went and she got us the just engaged buttons, which like you actually like can't get in the parks anymore.
Oh, that's amazing.
So she gave those. She's like, we only have them here. And I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, so I've got it's actually up on my shelf of things in my office is our just
Oh,
engagement.
that's awesome. That's great.
But yeah, I mean, like Disney proposals can be fun. It's just Yeah, like, could you imagine like proposing here, like with this in front of a crowd, and her saying no, or like we really need to talk about this, or like,
Or just imagine if someone was, going with the Tourette's Society to visit Aladdin on Broadway, and
mm-hmm.
there you go.
I have
You
a
could
feeling
have a
at that
tragic
point you would have
moment.
known already because they would
Yeah,
have.
you probably would if it was at the end of a performance. But
Yeah.
$2,500 starting from for this, also with the snacks and the photography. Gonna point out, Disney parks, generally speaking, don't want to participate in your proposal. That's been a long-standing thing here. You can't have the characters help you
Except for
with a
that one
proposal.
guy. Do you remember that one guy who did like a whole musical performance on Main Street, and like Disney was like totally like in on it and like worked with him and stuff like that?
I had no idea. It
Oh,
sounds
it
a
was
bit
years
hypocritical of
ago. He
them.
did like a whole musical performance in the middle of Main Street in Disneyland. So I was just like, typically, yeah, Disney does not get involved in these things, especially in the parks. But so
But
this
if
is
you got
only
the
on
money.
Broadway that they're offering this?
Yes. Well, for now, at least. I haven't refreshed the engagements page since this story came up. But if you are the kind of person that really needs an audience for your big events, or if you just feel like getting some attention and not letting everyone know that it's staged, hey, here is your opportunity.
I feel like
Do it for the gram.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.